And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, it'll be interesting to see how these teams position themselves in the standings the rest of the way. Both have postseason aspirations, and this is the time of the year when the heat gets turned up a little bit.
Yeah, the next month or so will either make you or break you. It's been a long season at this point, and some guys might be starting to feel a little tired and beat up. That's a big part of these games in August, and you're trying to collect as many wins as possible, but the coaching staffs are trying to do it in a way that also benefits their team down the stretch. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but you have to be able to finish strong.
Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, it's Walker Buehler. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Bobby Witt Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. Good eye in that spot. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
To the right side, Bush. Tosses to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
The second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez stands in. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In there, and it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and our pitcher in this game, Sixto Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Oh, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Gavin Lux stands in now and watches strike one. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Got him swinging. David Peralta at the plate. The 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. And strike two. And a ball evens the count.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. That one missing inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
One gone, runner at first. Freddie free. Peralta runs. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Buehler back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Righty delivers. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Mookie Betts. Another solid power season. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Chris, Mookie Betts has turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. A former MVP, multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Stars, and he's also a really good bowler.
Yeah, extremely competitive. This is a guy that's bowled multiple 300 games, and not an easy thing to do.
Oh, he gloves it.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that one fouled off. Singy, what's your high game?
Yeah, about 234.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. The batter now will be Will Smith. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Trace Thompson getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in there. Strike 1. At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And Martinez drove in their only run in last night's game. And that's in there for strike 1. One cool note on J.D. Martinez, he is the most recent player to hit 4 homers in a game. Only 18 guys have done it in big league history. They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Smith leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Chris Taylor now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Called strike right there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and deals. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, leading off, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
Buehler back to work. And delivers outside. And that one missing low. Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And the pitch. That's through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes, and one away in the top of the third.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Joey Wendell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Foul ball there. Wendell in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Top of the third, no score. Way outside, and the count even 1-1. And that's too high.
1 strike.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Over to first, and he's safe. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. And there he goes. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Double play ball to second. Bush to second for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. That just misses, and that is ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two outs. Started to swing, held
2
up.
balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a pitch on the ground, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ripped on a line. And Witt is out. And the inning is over. One left for Miami. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. And the right-hander back to work. They say it went.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Muncy hits one in the air. Chisholm racing, makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Busch. That's in there. Strike 1. And a base hit up the middle.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
The center fielder, number 6.
First and second, 1 out. And now the center fielder, David Peralta. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Busch on second. Lux over at first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 2 away now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line. De La Cruz on his way over. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that will end the inning.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On to the 4th. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
The wind of the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's in for a strike. Center field. Peralta puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
The batter, number 3. Second
At the plate, Luis Arias. His first at bat was a strikeout. Chris, you know, Walker Buehler's social media handle is in fact Buehler's Day Off 21. The Marlins hitless so far in the game.
Yeah, Boog, that's ironic because he's one of those guys that doesn't take any days off. And if you're on the other side and he's pitching, you might want a day off.
2-0.
Ball in.
Here's a 3-0.
Hey.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now went down on strikes his first time through. In there for strike one. And a pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Next pitch is downstairs. Check swing, no appeal. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batter.
Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. Chris, you know, it's a little known fact. Mookie Betts' uncle was Terry Shumpert, who played 14 years in the big leagues. They say you win.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Oh and 2 now. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And the righty deals. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. The pitch. Thompson moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from first. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. And up next for Miami, Garrett Cooper. He was a strikeout victim his first time. in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Pulls that one foul. And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Marlins strand a pair. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. The right-hander back to work. Way high.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Over to Cooper, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Trace Thompson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is in for a strike. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Thompson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The line to kick the pitch. Inside, 3-2 the count. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
JD Martinez stands in. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-1. Now 1-1. De La Cruz pulls it in on the run. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Brian De La Cruz. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Righty to the plate. And now 2 balls and a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Pitch is in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Next pitch misses inside. Full count now.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Goes down looking.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. And that one is inside ball one. Here's a 1-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He is safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In the air, left side. Taylor settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Witt in the box now. Takes strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Gets the call. That's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
The 0-2. And that misses off the outside edge. High in the air, out to right. And Witt is out. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
The left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Check swing, didn't go. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The next offering misses. 2-0. Next one in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. Pitch is in there. And it's 3-1. That one to first. Cooper steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now the third baseman,
And now it's Max Muncy. Flied out his first time. In there for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
now the second baseman, Michael.
And now Michael Bush picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Sends it to first. That's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. And we still have no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Started the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jose Iglesias. The pitch. That clips a corner. Iglesias goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. So now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses the mark. In there at the knees for a strike. And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Arise, the base runner at first with 1 out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kicks and fires. That's a little bit low. And a pitch. Grounder might be 2. Bush tossed to second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Bottom of the 6th, and the batter now, Gavin Lux.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. The stretch at first, but he beats it. Almost a fantastic play there. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. He's in there. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball two. One out and a runner at second. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-run game, one out, one on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two down.
Now batting, right fielder.
And next for L.A., Trace Thompson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 2-1. And that one hit to first, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So 2 down, and here is J.D. Martinez. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the 1-0. Looked like it was a little bit up. And there's a ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And that is in for a strike. Full count now. And here it comes. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. Swings through that.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Thompson makes his way towards it, and that's a foul ball. The punch out there. That's his second strikeout. And at the plate for Miami, Ryan De La Cruz. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And the Marlins down quietly. And they're down 2-0. Tanner Scott on the pitch here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Chris Taylor digs in now.
The left fielder, Chris Taylor.
The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases and they add on. It's 3-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-1 now. Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Michael Busch. And there's the strike. Muncy stands at second with no outs. Strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. One down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next to hit, Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Misses off the plate. 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That's in there. And now 2-2. Good eye right there. Runner leads away at second. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Now the number 2 hitter, David Peralta. In the air, left field, De La Cruz moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Joey Wendell. Buehler back to work. Even though Walker Buehler went to Vanderbilt, he hails from Lexington, Kentucky, and so he's a big Kentucky basketball fan. Ground ball to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now back, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
And now Nick Fortes. And he grounds one back up the middle. Busch whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. And there's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Freeman makes the play, and that is that. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now Matt Barnes takes over.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt has this one sized up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Just off the inside edge. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch downstairs. Counts full, 3-2. At the belt and fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Thompson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Righty delivers.
Ball 3. I got 3 now.
And that's in for a strike. The 3-1. And he walked him. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering away upstairs. Thompson off of first with 2 away. That's in for a strike. And a pitch. And another ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Evan Phillips. He last pitched 2 days ago. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And the righty deals. This one in the air, right field. Thompson settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Luis Arias now at the plate. First pitch just misses. Phillips, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1-1 now. A little bit low. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Thompson under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one hammered. That's back there. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use two pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.